a first timer, please, you can just pause this video now. Yeah, like pause and then go and click the subscribe button. I promise you it will not cost you any money. I know the exchange rate now is not smiling, so you don't need to do anything exchange. You get, just click on that subscribe button. All right. Okay, so in case you don't know, I am an author of 2 books. All right, so the first one is titled The New Cool, and the second one is titled Letter to My Single Ladies. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hannahf in the building. It has been a while. It has been a while, and I really do not have any excuse for just abandoning you guys. All right, and I'm here again. So in case you are already noticing, yes, your girl went ahead and got married, and yeah, I'm back after a long while. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If this is your first time of seeing my face on this platform, by some reason, you just jammed this video, thank you so much for thinking it worthwhile to click and just giving me this chance. Let's just see what she's saying. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. This place is a place full of love, laughter, and this is where we talk about anything relationship with God, relationship with fellow humans, and relationship with your spouse, your partner. We talk about anything relationship. Thank you for coming to check me out, and if you're a return subscriber, you are the real G, real MVP. I appreciate you, and I do not take your support for granted. All right, so I promised that I was going to give you the full gist of how my wedding went. All right, and also I'm going to be doing question and answer session, and today I am going to do both. Is somebody excited? All right, so after the whole thing, I really believe and I hope that you will get 1 or 2 things that you can learn from it. All right, so let's dive straight into the crux of the day. So I went on Facebook, I went on my WhatsApp status, I went on my social media platforms, and I asked people to ask me questions, any questions whatsoever, okay, to answer. And come on now, they asked. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to be answering the questions that people asked, that you asked, because I know that you some of you that asked these questions, you'll be watching this video right now. So yeah, let me just dive into it. Okay, initially I thought I was going to be mentioning people's name, I mean at least their first name. I'll just say Temitope said, Oluwaseyi said, but later I decided against it. So I'm just going to read out the question and I'll be answering the ones I can answer. All right, so the first question here is, how many years did you and your husband court? I would have loved that. Well, he's here, but he's behind the scene. So I would have loved that he would be showing as I'm answering these questions. But nonetheless, I don't want you to see my husband's face just yet. That you're not gonna be asking me for his money. So he will just be answering the question backstage. So maybe they said, how many years did you and your husband court? I believe we courted for more than 6 years.
Let's just say 6 years.
Let's just say 6 years. There you go. What age did you both get married? Do we want to answer that? Well, in my defense, I did not promise that I was going to answer all questions. I just said, ask me any question. But let's answer it.
It's very funny that my age changed a week after.
Right. That's true. Come back when we are doing our first anniversary. We'll answer that question. Okay, so next question. Was the wedding a small one or a large one? Now, this question is relative. It depends on what you call small or what you mean large. What do you mean by large? So, was our wedding a small or a large one? Well, it was a large one. Guys, stop laughing. It was a large one, alright? Okay, basically, it was a large one. That's the question.
A small, large one.
It was a small, good. Chop no good. That's the thing. Okay, next question is, apart from reading your books, are you guys open to questions from people who are about to get married? Okay, so in case you don't know, I am an author of 2 books, alright? So the first one is titled The New Cool, and the second one is titled Letter to My Single Ladies. Letter to My Single Ladies is that book that you want to get for yourself as a single lady, and The New Cool is that book you want to get for yourself, either you're a lady or a guy. So as you have seen in the video that you just watched, yeah, so those are my 2 books, The New Cool and Letter to My Single Ladies, and by the grace of God, more are still coming. So whatever, The New Cool talks about enjoying sexual intimacy whilst dating, alright? Because the truth of the matter is, if you date for so long, or maybe you courted for so long, or you're courting for as long as we did, there are times that your body would ask for intimacy. So what should you do? What and what should you not do? Read the book, and yeah, I guarantee you are going to be blessed. Now, Letter to My Single Ladies, there were some things that I wished I had known. No regrets whatsoever. No regrets, because set I want to thinking why get no regrets. But I just, and those experiences that I had accumulated, and it made me qualified, so to speak, quote and unquote, to be able to write that letter to you. So but basically there are some things that I wouldn't have done if I had somebody to give me some sort of a blueprint. I don't know, but it is what it is. So I believe that you can learn from my I refuse to acknowledge that I make mistakes. I'm so perfect. Okay, I'm joking. So you can learn from the things I have done, and you can either take it or leave it, but really it's a book that is going to bless you. Okay, so apart from reading your books, are you guys open to questions from people who are about to get married? Absolutely. If you read my books, there's a portion in The New Cool and also Letters by Single Ladies. There's a portion that was dedicated for my social media platforms, my emails, and my phone number, like how you can reach, not my phone number, but how you can reach me, basically. So yeah, I am absolutely, and my husband too is absolutely open to questions from people who are about to get married. That is our joy. Okay, the next question is, how did the wedding night go? Okay, so I got this question. I said question, sorry. Question. This particular question, I got it a lot. How did the wedding night go? Baby, how did the wedding night go? Basically, we slept. Alright, we slept, guys. We slept. We counted money. We prayed. And we slept.
Yeah, I remember we prayed.
Yes, we prayed. And we slept. We totally slept. So there was nothing like wedding night. Okay, so this person said, why did the wedding why did the wedding go that way? Incognito, was it an instruction or it was just planned? Okay, so let me give you the full gist. Should, in case you're not a family or a friend watching this, so you don't really know how my wedding went down. Okay, so I'm just going to gist you. I had my traditional wedding on the 2nd of October, right? And it was strictly for families. Like, I had no friend from my side. My husband had his friend anyways, and they are basically our mutual friends, so they are my friends too. Okay, so I had no friends. It was just family. I did it in my hometown, and nobody knew. Literally nobody knew from my side, like my friends or other people that are not family. And I mean, I'm not saying a friend turned sister. I'm saying if you are not blood related or you're not marriage related, that kind of family, nobody knew. So I think it was 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after it was 2 weeks after the traditional that I posted on Facebook. I just posted on my social media platforms that, okay, your girl went ahead and got married. Okay, so people were surprised. I got so many messages, And then on the 21st of October, I did my legal wedding, my registry. All right. So I didn't, obviously, I didn't tell anybody to can move registry. So people saw pictures, they saw videos, and they were like, oh wow, okay, this is nice. And then my white wedding on the 23rd of October. Now that white wedding, it is well. I have always wanted a garden wedding, and then thanks be to God for well, my husband too wanted it. I really did not want a garden wedding. Yeah, my husband too wanted a garden wedding, so we just decided that okay, we're going to go for garden wedding, and we're not going to have too many people. We had crowd. All right, we were like 22 or 23, 24. Less than 25. So you would agree with me that in this economy, in this regime that we are, is a crowd. All right, so we're less than 25. So we did the garden wedding, and we made the reception open. All right, we didn't invite people to the garden, but after the garden, we basically we had our families, both families, the ministers and our media guys. Those are the people that were present for our wedding, our garden wedding. But the reception, we made it extremely open. And how did we make it open? It was strictly by invitation. All right, so we had a budget, and we invited people that we know our budget can car. All right, so we invited people we know that okay, we could cater for conveniently. All right, so if you are hearing people ask questions like okay, incognito or stuff like that, yeah, that was what. So why was the wedding that way? Was it an instruction? No, it wasn't an instruction. It was just planned, purely planned. It wasn't an instruction. I'm not somebody they can take away. So it was not an instruction, all right. It was just planned. Somebody said, why do you detest abbreviations so much? Okay, why shouldn't I detest abbreviation? First of all, why would you be writing how are you, and you'll be writing HWRU like GDMAWIN because you want to say good morning? Or why would you say GDMORIN when you are not retarded, for God's sake? So basically, I just do not like abbreviation. I don't like it because I feel like it's the same time, it's the same energy. You used to type good morning, you used to type that nonsense I want to type. All right, so yeah, it just does not make sense to me. You're an adult, behave like one. My voice is getting hard, right? Yeah, it's because I don't like it. This person said, like I told you now, I said I really got this message a lot, so I'm not going to answer it again because I answered it. Since the wedding Wednesday, I'm sure you enjoyed the night. So I already said there was no night to enjoy. Okay, yeah, we enjoyed the night. We slept peacefully, and the sleep was sweet. All right, so yeah, we enjoyed the night. Thank you very much. Okay, this person said I have a question. Okay. Is it good to be comfortable chatting with someone of the opposite sex very much? Like you just want to talk to the person with any chance you get, not to the detriment of your partner's attention, no, especially on some matters. As for me, I prefer to talk to my female friends about my work with God and my daily experience than I do with my partner. So this person is asking me if it is good to be comfortable chatting with someone of the opposite sex very much. Well, this question is relative. I think you would have other friends aside your partner. That's sure. You'd have other friends, and you can't be keeping just your sex alone as friends. I don't know. Now, disclaimer, whatever I say is basically my opinion. You viewing this might have other opinions, but this is my opinion because I just believe ogun kolai, you understand, like life is not hard. I don't think there is any harm in it, in talking to another person opposite sex about your work with God. However, you have to apply this because now from clap dance they start. All right, so you wouldn't want to do anything that would jeopardize the peace you have with your partner. You wouldn't want to do anything that would jeopardize the beautiful thing you have going on with your partner. So you have to really apply wisdom and but basically there is no crime in being comfortable talking to another person. Wait, let me understand the word. Let me understand this word. Say chatting with someone of the opposite very much. Very much. Keyword being very much. This person has said it is not to the detriment of your partner's attention. Like, as you are talking to that person, you are still giving your partner adequate attention. Well, it will get to a time that attention, it might, don't let me say it will, it might get to a time that attention that you think you are giving your partner will not be 100%, and you don't want that. Basically, shall be safe, all right? Because different strokes for different folks. I personally can keep opposite friends. Like, I can be comfortable chatting with them very much. I can't be comfortable, and it will not affect. Baby, what do you think? You can't think because he's eating. So when you are done eating, you would answer this question too. Okay, so this is the last question I will be attending to. What do you think about masturbation? What does the Bible say about masturbation? What do you think Christ thinks about masturbation? Because really and truly, if you are a child of God, and okay, let me say that if you are not a child of God, masturbation is very bad. You may not know, so I'm telling you right now that masturbation is bad. But if you are a child of God asking me this, of course you know that it is bad. Anyway, I was joking. Right. No, I was not joking about the fact that it was bad, but it is bad. I'm joking about the fact that you should know. Yeah, you should know. Masturbation is bad. What do I think? Don't do it. It is bad. If you want scriptural reference, see me in camera. I don't even know the person that asked this question. To be honest, I don't know the person that asked this question. I would have chatted to this person by myself. I would have reached out. Are you ready to answer us? Okay, so the question is it good for, well, you know the question already, yeah, so.
Huh?
Is it good to be comfortable chatting with someone of the opposite sex very much?
Comfortable, yes, you should be comfortable chatting opposite sex.
Okay.
But then, just like you said, using your words exactly, not from clap, dance this time. Because, especially if the person in question now is giving you more attention than your partner.
True.
And relationship.
And that's how,
thrives.
and that's what actually happens at the end of the day. This person gives you more attention than your partner.
Yeah, relationship thrives on attention. Relationship thrives on attention more. So, especially when your love language
is now quality
time.
Okay.
So, that kind of situation, just talk to your partner about.
So, is it good to be comfortable?
It's good to be comfortable, but it's reasonable to be wise about it.
I'm going to highlight that it is good to be comfortable, but it is reasonable to be wise. So, thank you very much, sir. God bless your wisdom well. Okay, what do you think about masturbation?
One thing I've discovered about this masturbation of the thing is, whenever the Bible says sexual vices, some people always think, or let's say people always think it's only about
penetration.
You sleeping with another person and all of that. Anything that, whenever we hear sexual vices, anything that gives us satisfaction, sexual satisfaction, is actually categorized under the sexual vices, provided you are not married yet. Now, during masturbation, what comes to your mind?
Okay, are you saying that it's okay to masturbate when you're married?
No.
Because I could be thinking about you.
I'm talking about that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sexual vices.
Okay.
What God created. That was one of that's one of the major reasons God had to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah.
Masturbation. Sexual vices.
Sexual vices. Men going into men like that. So they were not doing it the normal way.
Okay.
God created man and a woman, and He instituted it in marriage. So when you start going out of the lay down principles of God, it becomes a sexual vice, either with other persons, with yourself, with items, or what's it called, toys and all of that. So it is basically going to be you doing what God does not want.
So what do you think about masturbation? It's wrong.
Definitely wrong.
It is wrong. Wrong. So yeah, this brings us to the end of the question and answer. I hope I did justice to your questions, and also you enjoyed the little gist I gave you about my wedding. All right, so my wedding really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Personally, I learned some lessons, and the greatest lesson would be that you should trust God completely, thoroughly, completely. Because as at the time that we started planning our wedding, which was one of the... Why? What happened?
I have 53 naira in my account.
53 naira.
83.
I was going to ask you. As at the point we started planning our wedding, which was what really enforced my... It has always been my plan. It has always been what I envisioned for myself, that my wedding would be by invitation. Would strictly be by invitation. That's always been in my head. But the state and the status and condition and condiki of our pockets then really enforced that what's it called? That decision. I was out of job. I'm still out of job, but I'm not looking for a job. What am I saying? All right. I don't have... My husband said he has 85 naira. So they put bank bank charges go and I think I was way richer than him then. I guess I had like 150 naira, something like that. Yeah, around that. And this is us doing budget. Please, disclaimer: if you want to do small wedding because of the fact that you don't have money, don't do it. Because at the end of the day, don't let anybody deceive you. Small money, small wedding or not, you are going to spend a whole lot of money. I promise you. It's doing, yes, on camera, because it's the truth. You are going to... If you make your wedding open, if you make your wedding open to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, if you make your wedding open to everybody, and you want something exclusive, unless you don't want something classy, all right, unless you just want to, as anything goes, unless I can't say. But if you want a classy wedding, whether or not it is open to everybody or not, my dear, you are going to spend a whole lot of money. So don't be deceived that you are somebody that can't deal with small gathering. You are somebody that likes you like crowd, you like people to be in your space, you like people to just be there, trudging crowd, and because of money you are now thinking, let me just invite like 5 people or 6 people, or you will just be unhappy for nothing, because that money you don't want to spend, you will still spend. So you just know that you are doing what works for you. I absolutely enjoyed my wedding. Lord, I'm grateful. I had the wedding of my dream. Like, I absolutely enjoyed my. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you feeling like? Guys, I absolutely enjoyed my wedding because it is what I wanted. Like, I did what I wanted. It was not about the money. It was not about, well, money was a factor, but at the end of the day, I realized that it's still the same thing. All right, don't be deceived. Small wedding, big wedding is the same money you spend. I'm telling you. So, basically, I learned that you need to really trust God. God came through for us financially, because if God didn't come through, we couldn't have achieved quarter of what we achieved. Really, God really came through. And also, secondly, especially if you are from Yoruba land, they will tell you stuff like, the wedding is for the family, so to speak. It is your day, but you use your wedding to honor the family, to honor your parents. I'm not here to say tradition is not making sense. All right, I'm not here to say that's not how we do it. But I am here to tell you, sis, bro, that whatever you do, make sure you are having the time of your life at your wedding. Because you will think back at that day and you'll be thinking like, what have I done? In our reception, right, we were the one that paid them. Like, we did small chops, we did cake, we did food, like we made food. They put small chops, 2 packs of small chops on our table, reception table. My husband and I went to dance. Small chops, so 2 packs of small chops as a drink. Went to dance, came back. We did not meet it again. Did we meet it? We didn't meet it again. It was our money. You don't understand. Somebody said, okay, oh, let me use it to support the wedding. We paid for it. We didn't eat out of it. Okay? But we made sure that we ate. We ate food. God. Chop up. Maji. Oh, mommy, Jeff. We ate. So, just do you. Everybody will be alright. Last. Everybody will be alright. Honestly. See. I'm not saying you should fight people. I'm not saying you should quarrel with people. I'm not saying you will disagree with people, no? You will disagree with people. But disagree to agree. And make sure that you really, really set out to enjoy your day. Because at the end of the day, it is your day. And you cannot, it's not like you will be doing your wedding every weekend. That's when they'll be singing you are married today, tomorrow, no more. For you, it's not your parents they'll be singing it for, it is you they'll be singing it for. And you want to use the wedding to honor them. Yes, by all means do that. But enjoy your day. The third lesson that I learned is don't do Inowo with the mind of people who know you lowo. Oh, Zalakata. What's the English of that thing now? Don't
spend with expectation
to be don't spend with the expectation of receiving back or being spent on, because you can be disappointed. In our case, we didn't do our wedding. Well, obviously now we said we did something with strictly by invitation, so there was no crowd. There was no crowd, so we're not expecting that people will spray us or not. So our expectation was not in any way dashed because we didn't have expectations in the first place. All right, so it really, really helped to avoid stories that touches the heart. Also, another thing is, please be wise in whatever you do. Be wise. Make your scale of preference. Yes, scale of preference. Your wedding gown. After that day, is it going to make sense to you another time? Your suit. After that, obviously, that your suit will always be your suit. So my brothers, I don't know. I'm not talking to my brothers here. I'm talking to my sisters here. Your bouquet that you want to spend 25k on, is it going to make sense after that day? Your cake that you want to spend 1.5 million naira on, by all means, if you have the money and you want to go all out, please, it's your day. But I'm just saying that there are some things more important than these things. All right, so in my case, I made sure that my wedding, I'll try to put small of my wedding clips here, so you will see. my wedding gown. My wedding gown is reusable. Like I can wear it as uniform, choir uniform in church, because I made sure that mo le náwó tó tó èsì orí gown kó wá jẹ́ pé just one time ni màá kọ́ wọ̀, and that's all. No. And the cake too. Basically, we just had our friends do a lot of things for us. Because we know that we had so many things we wanted to use money for. It's not like God will not provide the money, and it's not like God did not provide the money, but we just felt like, okay, instead of this money going to this, it could do better here. What other lessons did I learn? You will get angry. No, maybe not angry. Pissed. You get pissed a lot maybe before your day or on your day. And you may get disappointed, a sprinkle of disappointment here and there. But just having at the back of your mind, at the back of your mind that this day I'm going to enjoy it. Nobody was spoiling for me. Because the truth is, that resolution will really, really help you. What other thing? What other thing? Baby, what lessons did you learn from our wedding? I've said it all. This one is just laughing.
Like, the things you are saying, one thing you said, that actually made me reflect.
Ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú pẹ̀lẹ́ ni o, my dear sisters and brothers. Okay, so basically, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not upon your own understanding. I don't know if that was how the person sang it, but really, truthfully and truly, really and truly, in anything you want to do in this life, just let God, let go, and let God.
No, basically, I just have that in one thing, right? Receive the gift of men.
True, that's true. Shout out to our friends. Jolomi Paul, Christiana D, Marcus Joseph, Michael Adebowale, Oluwaseyitan, Adejumoke, Bello Tobiloba, Baba Rere, Brokeni, Aderonke, Rokoya, Queenin, Oluniyi, that's it, Ajulo, how can I forget Ajulo? Oluwakemi Sola Folorunsho, you guys are the real MVP, and so on and so forth. You can, gosh, we enjoyed Gift of Men. No, we really did. Our friends went all out. See, you get why you?
Tobiloba, you get.
Tobiloba, you get why you? Go and look for good friends. Oh, you get why? No, really, you get why? You get why? Really, look for good friends. It's not I'm not abusing anybody. So yeah, basically that's all. I think this thing is getting too long. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you, and God appreciates you. Thank you watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please like, that's thumbs up, like, share if you can. Please let me know if you have any other question. You can just drop it in the comment section below, or if you have any topic, anything you would want me to talk about, please also put it in the comment section. And also subscribe, subscribe if you have not subscribed. Dalu Bikono. I was Dalu. Dalu is supposed to Ejo. I am. Please subscribe. Thank you. It will not remove anything. Also, please follow me on Instagram at @the_Anna. Send a friend request on Facebook at Folorunsho Anna. And also, in the description box, I would be putting the links that you can follow to order for these two books, The New Call and Letter to My Single Lady. Blessing to you, and you would know, you would know, you would have. Please, when you order that book and you read, make sure you act upon it. It's not enough for you to just read for reading's sake. Act upon it, and as you've added to your knowledge, please go ahead and stretch the knowledge forth. Widespread. You get what I'm saying? All right. Thank you so much. I hope that you are blessed, you enjoyed this video. Until the next time I catch you on another exciting, thrilling, fabulous, beautiful episode of Random Talks with Hannahf. Be well, stay safe, be good. Mwah.